What is going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday night. We are here with the one and only Kaiju Battle Mike. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Thanks. I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on.
Anytime. Um,
Cool.
fun fact, if everyone doesn't know, me and Mike actually live, 20 minutes away?
Yeah,
Something
basically.
about that. Yeah, both on Long Island. And you've been
Mhm.
supporting us. And so if you're in the Kaiju Live group and you always see Kaiju Battle posting up, if you're somehow not familiar with Mike's website, he basically brings out all the new releases from everything from NECA, Diamond, X Plus, Bondi. If it exists, it's on his site. Um, so speaking of, how did you get into that? What brought
Um,
Kaiju Battle to like?
I always wanted to kind of get into like the industry, you could say in some way. I can draw, but I'm not a good drawer, not that good. Um, as far as writing, that's like tough to do, and stuff like that, because I'm a big comic book fan as well as kaijus and stuff like that. But many years ago, I came across a website called Fandom, which a lot of people might be familiar with it now because it's still around. It's part of like those wikis and stuff that are
Okay,
out
yeah.
there. But I came across it when it like first started many years ago, and I just thought it was a really cool website. And as I time went along, like it changed, and like I followed some of the people that were on there originally. One particular person, his name's Aaron Smith. He started a site called Monster Zero on there, and then took it like on its own
Hmm.
down the line. And I used to really follow his site like religiously. And he apparently got sick at one point and then passed away. So that site disappeared, and
Yeah, I
and
remember
then
that
years,
was
yeah,
that was tragic because
yeah,
I would same I was as a kid I was on that constantly at one point.
yeah,
I loved that site. So when that happened, I remember that was because it was just left for a while. And then I
yeah.
someone had
hmm
picked it up and started carrying it on. But continue, I'm sorry.
Yeah, kind of, yeah, no, kind of, they kind of did, but it wasn't the same after that.
Hmm.
But sidebar, like note of this, I don't know if you saw David's interview with Diane from Clawmark.
I caught a bit of it, yeah.
Yeah, she mentioned that she knew him as well, which was I was like, oh wow, that's like kind of a small world type of thing. She, was familiar with him back then, and that's part of how she got into what she does. So I thought that was kind of cool. But anyways, so years later, I was on a Green Lantern message board, and I was very active on there. And somebody on there suggested, oh, we should have a Facebook page. This is like maybe 10 years ago almost. And I was like, yeah, we should. Most sites have Facebook pages and things, we should have one for that site too. And the guy running it was like, okay, make one. And I thought it was a little weird, but I was like, well, if you want to let the guy make it, okay, fine. So the guy set up the Facebook page and he's like, hey, you want to be an administrator on it? And I was like, okay, I'll do it. I wanted to be even more active, say, on the message boards and stuff. But so I started getting very active on there, posting stuff, but I realized the message boards weren't really supporting that page. They actually made their own page separately from it on Facebook,
Oh,
which was weird. Yeah, it
interesting.
was very strange. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, well, what am I doing this for if they're not going to like, support it and, whatever. So at that point, I decided to try to do my own fandom, like sort of. But I realized I
Hmm.
wasn't going to be able to do a lot of it because I'm doing it by myself, not with other people. So I set up actually three websites: Kaiju Battle, The Brightest Day, which is a Green Lantern website I do, and another site called Godmara's Fandom, which was supposed to be like kind of like a general page of different stuff, comics, science fiction, and
Oh, okay.
stuff like that. Yeah. And then as time went along, I realized that was going to be too hard because to do that, like there's so much going on and everything, comics and everything. I'm like, nah, I can't do that one. It's going to be like a 24-hour a day thing to try to
Yeah,
make
on
it work.
three different topics. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
lot.
well, even more than three different topics. I mean, I posted anything that was even remotely related to like the whole genre in general. But it was just too much. So I was like, you know what? That's too much. I got to stop it because it's going to kill the other two. So I stopped that one and I just focused on Kaiju Battle on the Brightest Day. And I've steadily built them since then. It's been now almost 9.5 years now that I've been doing this.
Wow.
And
Hey, congrats.
yeah, and
10 year anniversary coming up.
yeah, yep. So it's going to be pretty cool. And then actually around Godzilla 2014, when that came out, I was doing the sites on Blogger, on Google Blogger, which it's a basic format. It's good if you just want to do like something. It wasn't working anymore for me for the sites because I really couldn't do a lot on there. So I decided at that point to move the sites to a new host so I can do more, have the site better organized and things like that. And it took off even more after that point because I was able to put so much more on the site even.
Yeah, your site's very clean. And how many figures would you say is archived on your site? You got an estimated roundabout number? It's
As far as like the post of do or like in the database part of it
like the
where like
database,
actual
yeah.
things.
Like when you're going through the
Did,
archives, because I use your site all the time, trying to find out. Like, remember when I got in those Ultraman
yeah.
like colorways, and I was like, I don't even know what these are.
Yeah.
And we started digging, trying to figure out when and where these even came from.
Mhm.
But yeah, so how many would you say you have in there? It's got to be five
There's
thousand,
about no, I don't
over a
think there's.
thousand.
It seems like this. It seems like there's 5,000. I don't think there's that much in there. It's maybe 1,500 to 2,000 approximately.
Nice.
I mean, I haven't actually counted recently, but like, there's a decent amount. I know there's a decent amount in there, but it's not quite as much as 5,000. Like, I don't think it's that much.
Yeah, just between because you have every Godzilla release, every Gamma release, Ultraman, which, as everyone knows who watches Kaiju Live, I'm a complete novice. I have no idea who
I,
anybody is.
Believe me, I'm not. I'm more into the Godzilla, Gamera, and that stuff. I wasn't
Same.
really tremendously into Ultraman. I've been getting into it because now the releases of the Blu-rays and all that, so that's helping out like in my knowledge of that stuff. But
Yeah,
yeah,
the
I'm not
Marvel comic
wasn't
series
big on
looks
that
pretty
side.
awesome too.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
have do you know how many issues that's going to be?
I
Have they
think
talked about what kind of
it's
run is it? A
I think it's like 5 or 6 issues only. It's a short. It's a short run. I guess they want to see how it does, maybe, and then they'll go from there.
yeah. I mean,
Sure.
I've been seeing some of the cover variants, and they're pretty awesome. I'm a
Yeah.
huge
Yeah.
Alex Ross fan, so I mean, I know that's the
Mm,
standard cover, but even some of the other variants are pretty sweet.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so man, 9.5 years, that's wild. So obviously, speaking of new releases, we have a little brief thing about the X Plus Summer event that happened.
Oh yeah.
Was it today or last night? Yeah, last night. Today,
Yeah. Technically, last
three
night. I
o'clock
think
in
it
the
actually
morning.
was. Yeah, something like.
So, luckily, I
Mm.
actually wasn't just. I just happened to wake up. You know, the 3 o'clock gotta go to the bathroom kind of thing. And hey, David, what's going on? Beto, Tim, Rob, thanks for watching. Any questions? Please feel
Hey
free.
guys.
Um, so obviously everyone's expecting. Uh, I know a lot of people want Megalon. Me personally, so a lot of people were expecting a lot out of today, especially since it was very publicized. And I could say a lot of people were disappointed, myself included. How did you feel about them kind of splitting it up, but not really telling anybody?
I was a little disappointed because we got stuff last time at the beginning. Like we saw Iris, we saw the Rodan, the Gamera, like so there was like stuff like, ooh, this is cool. And then this time we get all right, we got like the Defa Real Gamera, but it's like, all right, if you're not
I'm
into those, it's like, yeah,
Yeah, I'm not a
you know.
big into the depots, but I mean that sculpt does look pretty incredible.
No,
I
yeah,
might
no,
end
it looks cool, but
Yeah, I might end up getting that one. I only have one D for real, and it's the Godzilla 85 with the Rick with the reactor.
Yeah.
I couldn't resist. That's too unique. So maybe I'll get a Gamera just so I have one of each. But yeah,
Yeah.
then the Jiger obviously is just a silhouette, so
Mm.
cool that they're finally trying to finish off the Showa collection, but it looks like it's 25 centimeter and not even 30. To
Yeah,
go
I
with
think it's
like
large monster series.
to go with the Baryugan that just came out recently. So yeah, and then obviously I'm not unfortunately I'm not the really knowledgeable about Ultraman. I don't have that passion, so half of the releases were just, lost on me.
Yeah.
Although
Well,
that
I mean, for me,
gigantic
like with
Bolton
Ultraman,
looks
yeah, the gigantic
pretty
Bolton's
cool.
kind of cool. Yeah, that was. But like with the other stuff, there's so many kaiju's in that. Like that's one thing I think with Ultraman is like you can't really get into some of them because there's just so many of them, and they're like seems like a lot of them are offshoots of other ones like in that series, like
Yeah.
where you can get into Rodan or Anguirus or whoever, like because they're more unique, like too. So
Hmm. So yeah, definitely felt a little disappointed. Although now I guess we have something to look forward to in 2 weeks. I think it's August 5th. Is going to be the Toho stuff. So hopefully we'll
yeah,
see Megalon. What do you any figure you're particularly looking forward to?
Megalon's like a big one. I would like to see what's going on with the Rodan. See
The
what
FSL, yeah.
that yeah, the FSL. If they're gonna finally release the damn Mecha King Ghidorah too, that's like another one that's been like
Well, they
on
had
hold
changed
or whatever.
the head sculpts on that one, right? Isn't that what happened?
Something, yeah, something like that. I think they
They
changed the head
went
sculpts.
from they originally had it to they were like kind of too forward, and now he's more on upright, kind of like the new 64 that just came out.
Hmm.
So maybe he just had a tipping over problem. They don't want to give him a neck stand and have everyone freak out about that.
Yeah,
Could you
yeah.
imagine? Oh, here's a neck stand for your King Ghidorah. People be throwing that thing across the room. Oh, we're talking about 1 million years in the chat. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I
Mm-hmm.
know, that's not for everybody. But I grew up just being into dinosaurs, and then that led into Godzilla and all that. So I always loved that movie, even as a kid. My grandma was a science fiction nut. The only channel that was ever on in her house was the Sci-Fi Channel. So um, grew up on all that stuff. So that movie, when they did the Allosaurus and then the Triceratops, and now this, I don't. It's gonna be hard to not complete that entire movie, as it looks like they keep making more of them. So they must be doing well in sales
Yeah,
wise, anyway.
yeah. I'm looking forward to those too. Like they're really cool. Like you said, I was into dinosaurs too when I was younger. So having these figures now, it's like really cool.
Yeah, and they're a little cheaper than like those crazy Prime One Jurassic Park figures.
Yeah, but there's actually, I don't know if you saw, I posted two of them just yesterday or whatever it was.
Mhm.
There's the Brachiosaurus. He's actually not that expensive. He's only
Oh,
like
okay.
$90 or something, and he's
Was it
pretty decent sized. It's
was it Prime One that made the ending scene of Jurassic Park with the Tyrannosaurus with the banner fighting the two Velociraptors? Was that them too?
there was two of those actually.
Okay, because that's like
Prime
if I
One,
was to ever
Prime
get
One, I
one,
think did
it's gonna be
one,
that one.
and somebody else did the other. But one of them did it just, I think, the T Rex with the banner, and the other one had the raptors that like attacking them in that scene.
Oh
So I
yeah,
think
yeah,
they had that,
yeah.
but
That's
somebody
the
else did that one.
yeah that one's like
But
just unbelievable looking. Oh, so quick shout out. I don't know if everyone notices, but there are Kaiju Battle shirts. I got mine on. I believe you still have the
and
shop is on the website, right?
yes,
So
I'm looking also to put the new artwork that John from Robo Seven did. Hopefully, that's going to go on a shirt too.
nice. Yeah, I'm still trying to
Yeah.
get the Matt Frank on a shirt, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a different way to do it because it's just going to be too expensive because of how many colors are on it. So I'm
No,
playing around with like a dumbed down version, or I might just go black and white because it looks awesome in black and white too. So we'll figure it out.
yeah,
But yeah, I
he
don't
did a
want to.
phenomenal job on that. So
Yeah, I yeah, I couldn't be happier with how this thing came out. Shout out to Matt Frank as I always do. So yeah, if you guys are interested in supporting Kaiju Battle, definitely check out kaijubattle.net and check out the shop. I think you got some mugs and some other stuff in there.
yep.
Um, oh, so another interesting topic, since we're talking about recent news. Um, Big Bear Toy Store by Alante. That is an interesting development.
Yeah, that was weird. That came out of nowhere. I was like, wait, did I miss something? Like I'm like
Yeah,
going, wait,
because I
is
I
there a
thought the same.
re-release I didn't hear of? I'm like going,
Yeah, like
wait.
when it went up, obviously, Kaiju Live we get from Diamond as well. So I logged in. I'm like, is Biolante coming back out? And of course, it's not in there. And then I know I originally thought, as some other people did, that it was a mistake and it was actually the SH Monster Arts, and apparently that's not the case.
Yeah, well, I mean, I looked at the picture and I'm like, no, that's definitely not the SH Monster Arts, but
No.
like, wait a minute, like, did they goof and like just take the wrong picture? Like,
I mean,
like,
that's what I thought at first. I was like, oh, maybe, but no, apparently it's real.
yeah,
So if anyone missed out, um, Big Bear Toy Store's got some coming in, or from wherever they found that in the back of the Indiana Jones warehouse. They pulled that out of.
yeah, you gotta get like the arc or something coming out of there now. Next,
Yeah,
hey, look what else we found back here. No,
yeah. Like, oh, yeah, got all this stuff. Um, so yeah, that was wild. Any other new releases that uh you want to talk about? Caught your eye?
I think
Anybody in the chat? There was that Vinnie Mate, the 62 glow.
to
If you guys
glow.
are
Yep.
into that, it's actually a pretty cool glow. I like the blue and the neon green. And
Yeah,
then
I have the Halloween one they did last year was it? It's not too bad that glowy. Like it's pretty similar I think to it that
people
one.
want to talk about the 93 Rick. No, no, that's a little tease for tomorrow. I'm gonna do a live review on that Disco Boy tomorrow. At some point. Just haven't
Disco.
figured out a time. How is it? I literally opened up to take a quick, quick look at it just to make sure it was intact and it didn't have an arm fall off. I thought it looked pretty good. I can definitely see some people's complaints that have been having with it, but I don't know. That's my favorite movie of the SI series, and that's one of my favorite scenes ever. So I'm gonna probably be a little biased on that. Did you end up getting this, or did you go standard, or did you skip this release?
Me? I didn't no. I'm trying not to get too crazy with some stuff. I mean, I got a little crazy at the beginning of the whole, quarantine thing and I was like, "Oh, this person's selling these figures. Okay, I'll take them." Like, I was like
Yeah,
I started buying a bunch of stuff, and I was like, wait, well, and then I still got like stuff like the 1 million year BC. Both of those
a
I've
couple
coming.
pre-orders.
I'm
Yeah,
probably gonna order the other one, um, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm trying to like pick and choose,
yeah, same.
the stuff.
Since the whole thing, I got furloughed in March, and basically I haven't bought anything new since then. Whatever was pre-ordered, and I've kind of pretty much kept it at that. Although that Megalon and Mecha King Ghidorah, hopefully it's just
Mm-hmm.
pictures and not for sale. Um, I need a couple more months, but we'll see. We'll see how they turn them out. Hey, Beto, you getting yours
Yeah.
on Friday? Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Hope you like it, man.
I think somebody had said something about like if you like keep dusting it off, all the glitter's gonna come off or something. I was like
I don't know yet.
some
I literally
joke, some
just
joke like that.
yeah. Well, I would say I'm a little disappointed in the fact they didn't kind of infuse it. I guess,
Mhm.
a lot of us are just kind of used to that now between, Marathon, who just, and, Marmot, pretty much, just always killing it on glitter releases. So I guess, you know, a guy like Andy Peters with all his glitter might not think that this release is good. Um, which I get. I mean, I'm a little surprised it wasn't translucent, like built into the vinyl. That would have been pretty sweet, but it is what it is.
I mean, it
Um,
does look like a cool figure though.
yeah, I again, quick glance, the face sculpt looks amazing. Um, so I can't wait to break this out tomorrow and deep dive into it with everybody live. Maybe from the bathtub. I know I promised that, so we gotta see how that. We gotta see how
That should
that
be
one
an
plays out.
interesting video.
Yeah, we got some wine glasses in, so I guess maybe I'll test one of those out. Um, so
Yeah.
Steve J, please don't. Oh man, hurts my feelings. Um, you don't have to watch live. You can fast forward. Hey Goji, what's going on, man? Yeah, try not to die today. Mowing the lawn. I succeeded, barely, but I got it done. It's been devastating out here in New York. Although, actually, I think you missed last show, right, Mike? People were talking about 109, 108 in places. I'm like, oh my. Here I'm complaining about
Actually,
98, and it's
funny.
like,
It was funny because I think I overdid it this past weekend. I was out a lot and I overdid it with the heat. That's why I missed the show. I was like, by Sunday night, I was like, I'm done. I'm like passed out. Like,
um, so switching gears, because obviously I'm sure we can talk kaiju all night, but you did bring up the Green Lantern site that you run. So I know you're also a big superhero guy. So what do you got on that? Because I know a lot of us, a lot of people that watch Kaiju Live, we all kind of have the same interests: superheroes, monsters, sci-fi. So have you've been said you did that? You've been doing that the same amount of time, right? They basically went hand in
yeah,
hand.
yep, yep. Started both of them the same time. It's the brightest day. It's a Green Lantern site. There's not a ton going on with that right now. Like there's the HBO series they're supposed to be coming out with, which we still don't have too much info on. Like collectibles with that also are like hit or miss right now because there's not a ton of stuff
Hmm.
going on. I mean, they have the one series they've been doing, which that seems to be doing okay, but like that's pretty much like kind of the main thing right now is just that series.
So do
There's
you
not
think?
too much else.
Speaking of the HBO show, do you think that they're gonna do Diggle? Do you think that's what they're trying to work out? Diggle from Arrow, or you think it's gonna be something completely different? Or
Honestly,
have they even announced that already?
I don't know, but I think it's going to be different characters. I don't know why, but I'm not sure if it's going to tie into the others
So I feel
like
like,
that.
for me personally, I feel like Diggle becoming Green Lantern has been one of, I don't know. I feel like everyone that watches the CW Arrowverse, or however you want to say it, like everyone's been waiting to see that. Um,
Mhm.
and I was even kind of disappointed in the Crisis on Infinite Earths that a version of him wasn't shown as Green Lantern, but the Arrow finale, spoiler alert, made up for that. Um, so I don't know. The HBO thing's weird because I really thought DC Universe as an app was kind of getting axed and everything was going to shift over, but then like HBO Max like completely changed like their lineup, and a lot of the DC movies are leaving. Now Harley Quinn's going over there, Doom Patrol's there. It's like
Yeah, but
I
they're
can't keep up with everything that they're. I can't make heads or tails of what they got going on over there.
yeah, but it was just an announcement. They're not doing like yearly subscriptions or something crazy with that now with the DC universe
Yeah, because it
or
seems
something.
like
They
they're trying
stopped
to
that.
phase it out. Because I mean, it
Yeah,
makes sense. Everything's going to HBO, but it's
yeah.
been a very weird transition.
Mhm.
I love the Harley Quinn show. I don't know if anyone watches that. That cartoon is fantastic. Uh, and Doom Patrol. If anyone hasn't watched Doom Patrol, do you watch it, Mike?
Not really. No, I'm afraid I'm gonna get into these and then miss stuff, and then I'm gonna be like, ugh, I'm gonna like lost.
Well,
I'm definitely gonna do the Green Lantern series when that comes, but
Doom Patrol is you can pretty much watch it without watching Titans. They're only in the Titans for like 2 episodes, and even then they switched the professor for like Doom Patrol, so it's not even the same guy. So you can just watch Doom Patrol normally, and they're only in like halfway through season 2 already. It is you're a big sci-fi guy. It literally throws every sci-fi thing imaginable at you and just constantly keeps pushing the envelope and like weirdness. I love it. I can't stop. It's just crazy. Every episode you're just like, how are they doing this?
oh man,
All right, so
super.
let's flip back. Get back to Kaiju since this is a Kaiju live chat, but can't help myself talking about superheroes sometimes. Um,
Yeah, no, it's fine.
so, what would you say you collect the most of? What's your Bondi? What
Honestly, I collect a little bit of everything. I mean, it's mostly more like the realistic style ones. I don't do like a lot of Sofubi type stuff.
mhm.
You know, those the Marmot and Bullmark and M1 and all those kind of things. I'm not into those, but definitely Bandai, X Plus, NECA, Diamond. You know, I like a lot of the little dioramas that you guys have done on the show, the little sakis and stuff like that. I
The
have a
Sakai
ton of
dioramas are
those.
awesome.
Yeah, I have a ton of those
But yeah,
that
I'm
I
with you.
have.
I wasn't into the Sofubi stuff much. That was mostly my dad. I've gotten into it a little bit. Like there's some figures that like just like the storyboard Noughts Godzilla. It's just so unique. It's like I really love that, so I hunted that one down. Um, my wallet was not happy, but it had to be done.
Yes.
So
The
when you, I'm sorry.
the oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. The CCP, the two I just posted not too long ago, the blue ones, the metallic blue. I really want the 62 one for some reason. I'm like, I keep looking at it and I'm like, I really like that one.
It is pretty awesome. I love the stance. That's the CCP is like a company that I love that they're back, but I'm also disappointed because it doesn't seem like we're gonna get a new sculpt. That's one of the things that I love about like M1. M1 like seems to always be putting out one new sculpt at least a year. It looks like, where
Yeah,
CCP is just keeps hitting us. But man, yeah, you can't really go wrong with that 62, especially because like he comes out of the iceberg. You know what I mean? So it kind of gels with
yeah,
that scene. Um,
yeah,
if you were a
exactly.
diorama guy, you could definitely styrofoam iceberg and make him look like he's coming out of it. So yeah, that is a cool release.
Yeah.
Speaking of, did you see the boxes that they're shipping the new Hedoras in?
The boxes.
The
Oh,
CCP
oh yeah, I think
Hedoras?
so.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
so.
just
Yeah.
like, man, these like can you please the shipping's so much, stop sending them in these gigantic boxes. I can't. When I saw those boxes, like you got to be kidding me! What happened? What's wrong with the bags? The bags were fine. Oh,
Yeah, right.
yeah,
Let's make a big giant box so we can like.
yeah. It's like the premium Bondi's. It's like
Yeah.
here's a 8-inch Godzilla in a 24-inch box. It's big. The Ghidras, I get it. The Ghidras is awesome.
Yeah.
So like, and you get two of them. They got wings. I get why that box is big, but the other one's just kind of like, all right.
Oh, you mentioned the Bandai Premium, the Jaguar. They just
Oh yes.
announced.
How do we skip over that? So yeah, what's your take on that?
I overall I kind of like it. I'm a little mixed though on that little like effect part they put on him because it looks like you actually take off the arms and then stick the effect on and then put the arms back in to hold it. Like I don't know
Yeah, I
how
think
that's
they
gonna like actually work
yeah, it
exactly,
looks like
but
they have like circular clips that fit into the joints.
yeah,
I think it's cool.
yeah, no, it's not bad.
And you get the flyer
The
with the
one,
stand, so you get what? There's two figures, right? There's only two, like there's two,
yeah.
not three.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing though I thought was like the flyer is actually bigger than the other one, like which I thought was a little weird.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
thought that too.
technically, he's supposed to be like giant size, like in the regular one, and little when he's flying. But
I I'm kind of in the same. Like I'm on the boat. I'm on the fence about it. I'm in the
I'm on
same
the
boat
boat.
on the fence. Yeah, there we go. I can't talk. As usual. Whereas like I really like the figure. I love the special effects. I love that it comes with it's gonna have three sets of arms and then plus the flyer. But I don't know if you collected Hot Toys at all. I kind of feel like Bandai is heading in that direction. I guess you can maybe accuse X Plus of that, of like recognizing their popularity and now just skyrocketing prices because it's still, I think, a 7.5 inch figure and it's going to be over
Yeah,
$200 with shipping.
yeah. Yeah,
You
it's a
know,
little crazy.
if it was a 10, 12 inch figure with the extras, I don't think anyone would bat an eye. I think people would have
Mhm.
been losing their minds, but instead, it's like, man, um, you know,
Yeah,
as a guy that started off with Bandai, and you know, that's how me and my dad got into all this, and that's our, one of our biggest parts of our collection. It's like, you know, seeing how much in value those things dropped, you know, going back to like '98, you know, where that was like, I mean, every figure was like $250. It didn't matter what it was. It was like, here's little Godzilla with a tag, $300. And you're like, all right. You know? And now it's like, you know, people, if that's over $100, people are like, ugh, what are you? You guys are crazy. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
for them to like literally try to like put that right back, you know, it's like
Mhm.
here's their 7 inch line, 8 inch line figures again, and they're $200 a pop. It's like I don't know if that's
Yeah,
gonna catch on. Kind of like SH Monster Arts, right? I mean,
yeah.
they caught steam early on, and then I don't want to say fizzled, but I feel like
Yeah, but
once X Plus came out, um, and like really started nailing down their vinyls, if you're gonna spend that kind of money, why wouldn't you get an X Plus?
yeah. True, true, very true. There was one thing though I wanted to say with the Jaguar, the flyer. He has the little flappy things on his head sticking out,
Yeah,
but then there's one piece in the middle, and I'm like, what the hell is that thing in the middle? I'm like, I don't remember him having it. Like it looks like like an antenna from the top of his head or something.
yeah, I don't remember
And I
that
was
either.
like,
I remember the ears.
yeah, but I actually went and like Google searched, and I was looking at stills from the movie, and I'm like, wait a minute, he does have it.
Oh, he does.
He
All
did
right, yeah.
actually have it. Yeah, I don't think he had it when he like initially takes off because it's the guy in the suit. But when they had like I guess the miniature, it looks like it's flying. That had the little like thing sticking out of his head. And I was
Well,
like, what the hell did he have an antenna sticking out of his head? And I was like, oh,
he needs
nuts. I'm like,
he,
what the
he
hell
needs
is
three
that?
of them. Yeah, because the ear antennas weren't enough. You had to have one more.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I hate these stairs. Uh, that's my. You've seen the Mystery Science version of that, right? Godzilla vs Megalon.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, Beto, I agree, Eric. Yeah, I don't. I'm really shocked that they're trying to push these 8 inch figures at that high. Like the King Ghidorah, I get. You're getting two figures with an extra pair of heads that are interchangeable. And Ghidra's a
Hmm.
big, you know, could be a shelf hog with the wings. I totally get that one. But when it was just the 54 Godzilla, which, obviously a step up from their 6-inch version, but yeah, I don't know if it's gonna catch on the way that they hope it is, especially if like X Plus in 2 weeks to go with that Megalon has a flying Rick Mini of Jet Jaguar to go with it. I think people would be like, all right, we're not getting that.
Yeah, right. Like
um,
sold.
but it's still a really cool figure, and I know Jet Jaguar doesn't really get a lot of love. I mean, there's not
Hmm.
much representation of him across lines or variants, so I'm excited about it, but I'm still definitely on the fence because the price tag is weird. Um, all
Definitely.
right. Anyone got any questions? Anyone you want to ask Mike? Anything you want to talk about, sir?
Um, well, I was thinking there's the Art Spirits figures they're coming out with.
Okay.
They have the little ones, and then they have that larger Ghidorah.
Oh yes,
I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious on the bigger one because that kind of give us a hint on what X Plus may do. To go along with that Godzilla they're supposed to release, the 25 centimeter one.
yeah. I can't see them doing it. I've I don't think X Plus is going to do them.
Yeah,
Because I mean that's what 20 centimeter, right? The Art Spirits, I think.
the Art Spirit. It's 20 centimeter scale, I
Yeah,
think,
20
but
centimeter
that
scale. Yeah,
was
that's what
actually
I mean.
yeah, but it's bigger than
Yeah,
it's
I think his
obviously pretty big.
wingspan's like 52 centimeters or something like that.
Something
Uh,
it's something pretty substantial, like whatever it is. Yeah,
so yeah, I don't. I just since X Plus really doesn't seem to like doing winged figures in general. It seems like you only get um, every couple of years they drop one, but yeah, I don't know. I really don't because I think that the 2009 one's a big boy too, right? Isn't he more like 27 centimeters? So like you're looking at
yeah,
if you really had to put them in scale, the Ghidra is going to have to be like 30 centimeters, and
yeah.
you're gonna get it on a freight carrier like the what was that huge one that scaled with the gigantic that looked like it took up an entire garage. I mean,
Oh yeah, the spiral one.
yeah, the spiral one. Like, what's crazy is like I haven't heard a bad thing about that. Because
Oh,
that's resin, right? I haven't seen anyone posting anything
or
like it's broken. So shout out to them. It seems like they did a pretty good job from the pictures that I saw.
people have gotten it though. 'Cause I don't
I've
think
seen
I saw any
people.
people getting it.
I've seen pictures of it scaling with the gigantic. Oh, maybe it was a promo picture. I
I
could
think
be
it
wrong.
was a promo picture. Yeah, I
Whoa,
think it was
Todd
because I
says
think
it's
it's
vinyl? No way.
no, I don't think so. Really? Hmm.
Todd, I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
Hmm.
Think you got to take that one. Um,
Oh man.
yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think that's vinyl, man. I think the shipping on that was like people were saying it was like $700, and uh, that doesn't sound like vinyl to me. Hey, Dad, what's going on? Are you home?
Hey Frank. Uh-oh. Hearing
Oh,
some thunder.
did you hear that? Yeah, I just heard thunder too. Yeah, if the stream cuts out, King Kong struck my house, even though it's blasphemy. I hate that. Kong with lightning hands. Do you think they're gonna do that in the movie? You think they're gonna give him lightning hands as like an homage, or
I
you
don't
think they're just gonna
know. I
go
mean,
up with the straight brutality of a gorilla?
listen, you could have like something with that Godzilla spine and the little
Yeah,
axe thing.
the axe
like
looks pretty
like
awesome.
zap.
Yeah,
I
if he
was
charges that
thinking
up.
because 'Cause I was thinking somebody mentioned something, and I was thinking like, yeah, it looks like Thor with the when Thor gets all the lightning like power at the
Yeah,
end with
yeah.
the axe and everything. Like that would be Kong.
That'd be awesome. Now, if it happens that way, then I won't be so mad. If he gets that's like charges up because like it hits and that's actually Godzilla's dorsal fin, I'll accept it. But if he just gets magic lightning hands, I just can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah,
There's
magically.
no
Yes.
spoilers, Beto. We didn't give anything away.
Yeah, really.
You
Like,
okay? Okay. Say hi, Kelly.
Hello.
hi,
Can you get cookies?
cookies.
Yeah. What other cookies are there? Oh yeah, Oreo cookies. No, yeah, no. Some. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. No, don't let him down. He's gonna.
Heh,
I'm sorry for the break, everybody. Kelly's running to the store, so I got the baby monitor, and now it's thundering, so Arrow is going insane. So we might have to cut this off, cut this off for a little bit. Um, I am
I was gonna say if
sorry.
you want
I do not speak or read whatever that is.
to, yeah, what is that?
I'm sorry.
Oi.
There's no way the Spirals Geedras. All right, now I'm looking it up. There's no way. I don't know.
Well, that's good. Yeah, Big Bad's toy
I'm
store
looking. I'm
says it's
looking it right
vinyl.
now. Hold on a second. Spiral Studios. Google, give me the power.
AJ, you just go to my site. I have it on there somewhere.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, exactly.
But I was gonna say, spoiler alert. This is who they're building on Skull Island. AJ,
I wish,
this is who
man.
they're building on Skull.
That would be better. I would personally love that way better than what we're potentially getting. Um, but I love mechas either way. So let's see. I'm on Kaiju Battle site right now. Going through. Holy shit, materials. It does say vinyl and other materials. This is what I'm a fraud.
Wait, it does?
We're
Where the
both
hell am I?
frauds.
Where the hell was I?
Product
Wait,
specifications,
but
materials, vinyls, and other materials. All right. All right. Don't listen to us. We're frauds.
yeah,
Oh,
apparently.
well now, all right. But there is also a deluxe version. Is that maybe what we're thinking about? The deluxe one says it's a statue.
Well, I think technically they consider it a statue because of the base thing, maybe.
Good lord, this thing is incredible. Looking at the pictures on your site, like with the especially with the light up and the neck and everything like that.
Mhm.
If only the D4 Real could have looked that pretty instead of green. All right, Todd, you win. I apologize. My apologies. We are frauds. We have no idea what we're talking about.
Yes.
So then, why is it $700 a ship? You can't wait. I mean, no.
Because it's
Cheers
huge.
yeah, no, definitely coming in by the helicopters that brought Kong in. That's how you get it on the wired helicopter.
The balloons float up there.
I hope that's an homage to the new movie. That would be amazing. Not, some kind of fancy new transport. That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But it's, balloon based. Be amazing. The guy from Up,
Mhm.
Disney's Up, he's leading the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Todd says it's 7 feet across. Yeah, you really need a garage for that thing. That's like a figure that
Yeah.
you just. This room. What's this room for? Oh, this is my King Ghidorah. That's it. That's the only thing that's in that room.
Yeah.
Amazing. But All right. Since it's thundering and my dog is going nuts, I think we're gonna cut this one a little short. Anything you wanted to you got coming up? Definitely check out. I know you started doing reviews as well, so definitely check out
Yes.
Kaiju Battle on YouTube. Give him a subscribe, like, share. And if you like Kaiju Live,
Hopefully
please do the same.
once I get something, soon, whatever, if the Burning Godzilla from Diamond comes, I'll probably do a review on that. Hopefully that should be soon. I'm hoping.
Yeah,
No glitter on that one.
yeah, no glitter. All right, here's a special sneak peek for tomorrow, everybody. Here we go. Watch me drop this.
Yeah,
Oh
right.
boy,
Boom.
look at that! You can see the shine.
Nice.
All right, that's it. That's what you
Nice.
get. That's all it is. I haven't even
That's
looked
it.
at it yet. That's about as much as I've seen. But all right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed our little chat. Mike, thank you so much for coming on, man. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Again, check it out, kaijubattle.net. Mike posts up basically all the new releases. So if you're looking, and then his database is extensive. So if you're trying to find older releases, it's most likely there as well. Also, he does have a shop. Support Kaiju Battle. And have a great night. Thanks for coming on, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And little punch action.
Yes.
泣くな僕らも頑